There's this one thing that is making you look insanely insecure, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. That thing is to repeatedly tell logical facts about yourself. What do I mean by this? You don't need to attract needless attentions into your achievements. Just imagine talking to the biggest guy in the gym that you have seen. Like, you can obviously see that he goes to the gym like he's very buff, and all of a sudden he starts saying things like, "Oh, I can bench 2 plates," whatever. Okay, that's fine. And then all of a sudden it starts repeating it again and again. "Oh, when I bench 2 plates, whatever, whatever. Oh, and did you know that I can bench 2 plates?" You almost start looking at him in some kind of confused way, like, of course you can bench 2 plates. Like, that's already a given. Why are you telling me all of this? Like, it's already given that if you are so strong, you can bench 2 plates. Why are you telling me all of this? Because what most insecure people tend to do is to try to compensate for the thing that they're lacking, and they start telling people, "Oh, I can do this, I can do whatever." They start to say logical facts about themselves that are already a given. Like, I can visibly see that you are the strongest guy in the gym. Of course you can lift 2 plates. Why are you telling me this? And look, I am not telling you to not be proud of your achievements. I'm not telling you to shut up and just not talk to anyone. But when you already achieve some level of success in any kind of area in life, you already have that thing so internalized that it's not special to you anymore. You have that thing that is already a given. You don't expect people to react in a certain way towards that achievement that you have, because it is already something that you have internalized so much that it becomes normal for you. When you already have some level of success in that specific area of life, you carry yourself in a more nonchalant way. You don't care too much because you have already internalized, and everything that you have done is already normal. But instead of that, if you go around and shout and make sure everybody knows about the thing that you have done, and try to grab everyone's attention to see the things that you have done for yourself, you come across as insecure because you're trying to compensate. You're trying to get the approval of everybody around you. And you can clearly see this when you encounter people who try to appear as if they have more money. They try to make you think that they are rich, they are wealthy, whatever. There was this one night when I went out with a couple of my friends, and just for context, majority of the people in that group, they were doing financially pretty well. Like, they had financial security, and they were all driving like convertible sports cars, whatever. I don't have a sports car. And there was this one group that we see on the far, and I noticed that, oh, there's a couple of guys that I knew from that group, so they all came together and we had dinner together, we were chatting, we were laughing, whatever. And all of a sudden, this guy that was on the other group, he went to class with me, and he started talking like, "Oh, my car has an 190 horsepower, whatever, whatever. Oh, I needed to buy a watch today, so I just went into the Apple store, and since I was there, I figured out, why would I just buy the most expensive one? So I just got this watch right here, and then I just decided, if I'm already here, I might as well just buy some AirPods." And we were all looking at him weirdly, like confused, like, why is he saying all of this? Like, it's like weirdly specific. He was saying like, "Oh, the watch was 379 euros and the AirPods Pro were like 280 something." Like, it's starting to sound like this. And we were all just very confused, like, because he was playing this persona. He was trying to just compete, trying to show us that he had money. And we were all like, okay, we all can afford those things. Like, why are you making such a big deal out of these things? If you have so much money, as you say you do, why are you making such a big deal out of these things? Because basically what he was trying to do was take his dick out and start to compare which one was bigger. And he started saying, "Oh, what car do you drive? How many horsepower does your car have?" And my friend said, "No, not much. My car has like 350, something like that." And we could obviously see how uncomfortable he was starting to get. And then we just moved on from the conversation and never mentioned it again. Do you see what I'm trying to get here? When you're so artistically detailed about your accomplishments, when nobody asked you about them, you come across as insecure. You come across as someone who is trying to fit into the group, who is trying to show everyone how big the dick is, when in reality it might be the smallest in the room. It is literally as if I go up to you and I say, "Oh, do you know how to walk?" It's very simple. I put my feet in front of another and I start walking, and I just love walking. Do you see that kid over there? He doesn't know how to walk. What a loser. Oh, walking is the best thing ever. Like, you might start saying like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, walking is something so common that, why are you so just over the top about this thing that is just walking? It's so common and regular. You need to be more nonchalant. If you were so successful, if you were so confident about that thing that you say you are, you wouldn't make such a big deal out of that thing. You would be nonchalant. And that is how truly confident people act. People who are not insecure, they will not try to go and flex about that thing that they're trying to just compensate for. They will not go out and say, oh, look at me, I have money, I have money. Rich people, they naturally just don't care about it because it is something just normal for them. It stop trying to impress other people. It stop trying to convince people that you are worth it. And it start becoming more nonchalant. Don't worry so much. That's exactly how you become more confident, because the way that you carry yourself, the way that you express your energy will speak way louder than any words that you can say through your mouth. And as always, stay patient because your prophecy is unfolding. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.